Hi guys, so today I want to take you through a short breath work practice, and this breath is called the 4-6 breath, which basically means breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 6. So to do this, we're actually going to lie down on the mat. So you're going to lie down in Supta Baddha Konasana, which means we lie down on our backs, soles of the feet together, knees dropping out wide, and just place one hand on your heart and one hand on your tummy. And firstly, I want you to simply observe the natural rhythm of your breath today. So for some of you, you might be breathing short, shallow breaths. Some of you might be breathing a little bit deeper, quicker, slower. How does that breath feel in the body? And then also just check in with the busyness of the mind. Are you feeling settled today? Or maybe you're feeling a little bit more stressed, a little bit more anxious. And whatever it is that you're feeling, absolutely fine. Try not to judge that. Try just to become aware of it. And then I want you to start to breathe a little bit deeper. And as you breathe deeper, notice with your hands, so you can kind of get feedback from the hands, how the body starts to rise and fall with the breath. And I want you to see whether you can extend the breath so much that you're now breathing in for a slow count of 4. And your exhale is a slow count of 6. Now if this is tricky for you, and it might be if you're kind of newer to breath work, you can breathe in for 3 and out for 4, or in for 3 and out for 5. But what I want you to do is extend the length of the exhale. And if your mind has wandered, just come back to counting the breath. Noticing if you feel like this is particularly hard. Noticing whether the breath is smooth or whether it's a little bit stop-start. Noticing how the breath feels in the body. So as the breath hits the nose, the back of the throat, the chest, the ribs, the tummy, how does that feel? And as you're breathing this lovely, full, deep breaths, I want you to think about how the body expands and falls as well. So you're really kind of watching the rhythm of this 4-6 breath. So there's that expansion on the inhale and that release on the exhale. So by bringing a longer exhale to our breath, we actually stimulate our parasympathetic nervous system. So this is our rest and digest mode. We tend to spend most of our day in our sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight and flight mode. So we can actually use the breath to change the state of our nervous system. That's how powerful the breath is. And we actually spend way too long in our fight and flight mode. So by practicing this breath, we can restore a little bit of balance into our life. Again, if you've lost the breath, just come back to it, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 6. And just noticing the changes in the body as you start to breathe. So because this is a really lovely soothing breath and it brings that sense of calm, that sense of peace, it's a breath that is really wonderful to practice anytime you feel a little bit stressed, a little bit anxious. You don't have to be lying down. Just maybe finding a place where you can close your eyes and just focus in on breathing deeper, slower, and extending the exhale. And if you find this really frustrating because your mind is wandering all over the place, just know that that's totally normal. The more you practice this, the easier it will become, and the more focus you will start to get with your practice. So just a few more rounds here, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 6. Take your final round when you're ready. Just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, just in your own time once you've finished. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Just gently rock out from side to side. Roll over onto your right hand side. Couple of breaths here. And then when you're ready, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Try and keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands in towards your heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking a little bit of time out in your day to focus on your breath. Take a moment to remember the power of the breath, but also take a moment to remember that this is a practice. So if you don't get it straight away, you can always come back. And let's end with a big breath together. So big breath in through the nose and clear it out through the mouth. Namaste.